The age of the machine. The robots shall take over the world. The world as we know it is over. The machines are taking over. Freedom as we know it shall end. And the robot race shall claim us all. This is what a lot of people tend to say about AI nowadays. Everyone's saying and claiming that machines are going to replace humans and everything is just going to be over. It's going to be so over, bro. But obviously, if you just take any basic look at how machines work and operate, I just don't think it's going to work all too well. Reason being, well, machines are based off of pure logic and rationality and pattern recognition. Some of y'all can see where I'm going here with this, but obviously these machine algorithms need to be taught how to be tolerant and politically correct with how they function. Because, funnily enough, a robot doesn't care about ideology. A robot cares about what's fact or false. But on top of that, a lot of these machines, a lot of this AI talk, to me, it's just really absurd. Do you really think that we can make robots that can be doctors, even when we go online and talk to the IT support guy and we have no idea what the hell's going on with our computer or any sort of online service? I want to challenge you on that. Think about it. It's stupid. It's really stupid. I think anyone who has a brain cell understands that AI can do a lot of things, but it's going to be extremely finicky. I don't think AI is this great devil that we would like to think it to be, because, to be frank, the technology just isn't there yet. We have advanced certainly quite a bit within like the last 30 years. Oh yeah, that's quite clearly true. But is AI really that good to where we can replace all of our farms, replace all of our doctors, our nurses, replace the entire financial sector? I don't think so. Like, Jesus Christ, you can fuck with these machines very easily and they just go haywire. For example, way back in the day, I believe it was Microsoft, with Tay or something. I think that's what the AI was called. And a bunch of memers and internet shit posters essentially trained Tay to be like a turbo racist Nazi lover, which was really funny. But yeah, it caused her to get shut down. Same with ChatGPT. A lot of people fucked with ChatGPT and got to be able to act not so politically correct. But as we keep going on and seeing everything as it is, you begin to start thinking, okay, maybe machines aren't that smart. They can do a lot of things, but they're also highly limited about what's actually inputted into them. For example, nowadays, we're having all these AI data centers being built all around the country, all around the world. Problem is, do you know how much electricity that these data centers are? They literally need the power of a small country. Hence why there's this big push, if you aren't really taking a look, there's this big push to build mini nuclear reactors for these giant data centers so we can power them. Problem is, do you seriously think that we know how to build a nuclear reactor anymore? I don't think so. We've been brought into the age of total incompetence and retardation. A lot of people just don't know how to do things anymore, and AI has made it worse in a lot of ways. And I don't claim to be like some like Luddite or whatever. For those who don't know what a Luddite is, it's essentially a Luddites are just against all forms of technological advancement. But I'm not against AI inherently. I'm against how it's used. I'm not really pro robot transhumanism. Oh, we're going to eliminate humanity and download our brains into the giant cloud server. That's just insane. You're insane if you believe that. Just saying. You're really fucking insane if you believe that. That's just you're crazy. But back on point. Again, these data centers require so much power, require so much maintenance, all this stuff. And you really think like a place like Google or YouTube know how to manage all this data centers and robots and all that crap when they can't even get their algorithm to work right half the time. Some of it is on purpose because they don't want anyone knowing the algorithm for some reason. I wonder why. And another reason is it's just that they no longer know how to use it. Like, seriously, think about how YouTube's been updated and changed in the past years. They've removed features and called them updates, such as the dislike button. They removed that. They changed that. They again, I would say a lot of people who are in the tech industry nowadays are working with like 20-year-old code. They aren't making new code. Same with game developers. They're not making new engines. They're not making any of this new stuff. We're literally like Warhammer 40k, where we no longer know how to make the technology, but we know how to maintain it just long enough so we can keep using it. It's literally to that point, surprisingly, which is like hilarious, but also very scary. Same with the government. Government uses a bunch of old Cold War tech, even to this day. So this whole idea that AI is going to be rolled out and used for everything, it's a fever dream in my opinion. Like, there's no way you're going to be able to tell me that fucking Jimmy over there, who's never touched a computer in his life and only knows how to open up Windows and only uses Microsoft Edge, is going to be able to maintain a fucking AI processor, all these AI data centers. No fucking way. And if you think that, oh, well, we'll just import the people. So you think a bunch of like Indian tech workers who bought their IT degrees are going to know how to maintain this stuff? Yeah, sure. It's bullshit. It's retarded. It isn't true. All these fucking machines, all this stuff, requires educated people. And in my opinion, we've become dumber over the years. So I seriously don't think that AI is going to be rolled out and be effective. In some ways, it's like the Victorian era, where, a lot of industrialization occurred, and the farmers and the artisans, and a lot of old fashioned trades became obsolete due to automation or new forms of doing things. It's similar to this, but I wouldn't say it's to the same arching degree, because unfortunately it's just people are just no longer educated. Hell, I bet you, like, most of you people don't even read. Hardly any of you read. So if you don't read, then how the hell are you going to be able to maintain a machine? I know it's a bit of a stretch to say that, oh, so just because you don't read a book means that you don't know how to use a computer. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that it seems like, to me, there's just not enough intelligent people left who know how to make these systems function effectively. And again, I point again and again and again to like Google, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Like, okay, do you really seriously think that the people who manage these platforms, oh yeah, on top of that, yeah, Twitch, do you really seriously think that the people that manage these platforms are going to be able to use AI effectively and roll it out? I don't think so. But maybe I'm just crazy. Who knows? But I challenge you to think about, well, how effective is AI really going to be? Is it this great devil that we should be afraid of, or is it just a fluke, pretty much? Is this just a joke? Just a fever dream because people are just like so hyper transhumanist and just don't like humanity and just want the robot god or whatever? Let's just go full Warhammer 40k and worship the Omnissiah. Anyways, I leave that to your thoughts, ladies and gents. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.